Regarding dogs with mitral valve disease, seems to almost be universal at this point. They start getting picky, not eating well, and lose weight, often unrelated to recent change in meds or blood work. Any idea why? What can be done to help other than artificial appetite stimulants? Any natural appetite stimulants? Would probiotics, digestive enzymes, or even fecal transplant help? Okay, there's a lot of other questions, essentially questions asking about every single thing all the speakers talked about. So, Colleen, 100% yes. I treat heart disease all the time with my patients using natural remedies, using food as medicine. And I know specifically Dr. Gabby talked about hawthorn today, and I use hawthorn for a lot of my heart patients. It's a nature's appetite stimulant. She also talked about catnip. And so there's a lot of great resources in her webinar from today. So, Colleen, if you haven't watched that yet, make sure you check it out. And also remember, everything's interconnected. And so if the gut microbiome is off, which it probably is with a heart, the heart isn't working as well as it should when we have leaky valves, and it's going to affect the blood flow. And that's where looking for, do we have increased inflammation in this body? Where are is the body stuck in a sympathetic overload? Is it stuck in a parasympathetic? Do we have a major stress response going on? That's where we can check the animal biome test. That's where we can do a fur tissue test. And I find a lot of these pets are really low in calcium and magnesium, which are essential for muscle contraction. We don't want that especially when the heart is already working overtime, because we're going to see progression of disease a lot faster. And if we go from heart disease into heart failure, it becomes a lot harder to treat. But definitely rewatch Dr. Gabby's, because she talks specifically about some of those natural appetite stimulants, and she mentions hawthorn. Great brand that I love. Once again, Greg Tilford, who was a speaker too, talking about the Western herbs supporting gut health, is Animal Essentials and the glycerin tinctures. So a lot of herbs, unfortunately, are dissolved in alcohol because that makes them more concentrated, so more effective, but it tastes really gross. I'm not going to lie. And when we're using it with our pets, it can be really difficult to give it to them, especially cats. And we don't want to create more stress, right? And so those glycerin tinctures are actually really, really good for not making it like the worst time of the day anytime you have to give it. And I know they have a hawthorn berry glycerin tincture, so definitely check that out for your pets. Always talk to your veterinarian too, because there could be medications and other things that are going on. If your vet's not sure, has no idea what the heck a hawthorn berry is, use one of us, or use a practitioner from the ahvma.org that does telehealth consultations to help guide you to make sure that you're keeping your pets safe. So definitely check out that resource and find someone near you.